Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. I'm Jessica Minton. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg has proposed a far-reaching municipal ban on sales of large-sized sugary beverages by restaurants, mobile food carts, movie theaters, and delis. The proposal is aimed at fighting an epidemic of obesity, citing public health statistics showing that 58% of New York City adults and nearly 40% of city public school students are obese or overweight. The proposal defines sugary drinks as beverages that are sweetened with sugar or another caloric sweetener that contain more than 25 calories per 8 fluid ounces and contains less than 51% milk or milk substitute by volume as an ingredient. It would impact drinks sold in containers larger than 16 ounces, but wouldn't impact the sale of diet soda or dairy-based drinks. Bloomberg used the power of city government to promote other health measures, including a campaign to cut down on salt and a ban on trans fats in restaurant food, as well as a requirement that chain restaurants display calorie counts.
Here in New York City, again, we have a crisis of obesity, and that people often go with the default choice. And if the default choice is something which is very unhealthy, that's feeding into that health crisis, it's appropriate for the government to say, no, we think the default choice should be healthier. But that people still have the choice to purchase more than that. They don't have the choice to purchase trans fat in restaurants, but they do have the choice here to purchase more sugary beverages. There are polls that show that people think that what we're doing is great. If anything, there are many people who feel that we should be doing more to protect health. So we think that this is going to be very popular, and as other things we've done, which were often initially controversial, have been.
Deputy Mayor Howard Wolfson predicted that if the proposal was passed, companies would adjust and just scale down the size of their beverages.
And I suspect that the industry, that's very smart, very well run, will figure out that they can go back from 20 ounces to 16 ounces. And that may be well what they do. But you know what? If they do that, we will save lives.
The response to Bloomberg's public health initiatives have been mixed. On Thursday, both Coca-Cola and McDonald's fired back at the New York mayor's proposal. Targeting cup sizes is the latest move in an ongoing effort to reduce Americans' calories from sugary drinks. That's part of a broader push to fight obesity, which is a huge and growing burden to the nation's healthcare system. Some people walking along 42nd Street in New York on Thursday said the ban would be too much government interference.
To me, I feel it should be up to the individual. And if somebody wants to buy sugary drinks, that's on them. But I don't feel that the mayor should dictate what should go on in situations like that.
But I really don't know that that's going to accomplish much, though, because people could just buy more than one drink. So that's kind of the feeling I have about it. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's going to do a whole lot of good.
I just don't like all this regulation. I didn't like federal regulation, and I don't like the mayor's regulation on the city of New York. I think a person has to make up their own mind on a trifle thing like this.
I think that's great because we already eat too much sugar or intake too much sugar. So if he proposes it, then hopefully America will get healthier at some point.
But as long as the ban only limits the size of the container and not what's actually in it, some people are behind it. The proposed ban on sugary drinks requires the approval of the city's Board of Health and will be submitted to the board on June 12th. Thanks for watching. I'm Jessica Minton for IB Times TV.